Today is World Vegan Day. In recent years, veganism has enjoyed massive expansion. Everywhere you look, there are masses of new vegan products, and all the big brands, even McDonald's, are getting in on it. The comedian David Mitchell once said, "Speaking as a meat eater, I find it annoying how many vegans there suddenly are." I suspect that a few other meat eaters feel the same. Do you? Some meat eaters, if you're really honest with yourselves? The thing that's annoying about there suddenly being lots of them is the nagging suspicion that they might be right. Sadly though, we've still a long way to go. Thousands of animals are brutally murdered each second for people's taste pleasure. And the demand is from otherwise generally kind people, like your nan. Still, when the subject is mentioned, most people's barriers go straight up. They get extremely defensive and bring up a multitude of objections as to how veganism is somehow wrong. Refute one and they immediately bring up two more without missing a beat. They don't even register what you said. Why do people try to find holes in veganism? It is a movement that exists for the sole purpose of lessening cruelty. When we bring up other social justice issues, most people are on the side of what is kind and what is right. But mention that day-old baby chicks are minced alive by the egg industry, and so therefore you're funding violence if you purchase eggs, and most people just refuse to talk about it. We all know that it's wrong to harm animals unnecessarily. Therefore, if vegans are right, then in their minds, it makes them a bad person. Non-vegans, ask yourself honestly, why is it so important to you that veganism is somehow wrong? Don't you think it's nice that less animals are being stabbed in the neck or painfully gassed to death? Why do you never give kudos to vegans? Are you honestly sure that it could never work to be vegan? Would you bet your life on it? Have you considered taking the time to research and find the truth so that you can be sure that you're not funding unnecessary suffering and death? In what way is it wrong in your mind? The biggest objection I hear is that it's not possible to eat a nutritionally adequate vegan diet. We need meat for protein, milk for calcium, and fish for omega-3, they say. A quick look on the Chronometer app will prove that all whole plant foods contain all essential amino acids, so protein is a non-issue. You could also just check out my physique. Pound for pound, kale has far more calcium than milk does, and its calcium is more than twice as bioavailable. And omega-3 is abundant in things like flax, chia, and hemp seeds, and also walnuts. The largest association of nutritional professionals in the world, the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, say in their position paper that an appropriately planned vegan diet is suitable for all ages and all stages of life and may even confer health benefits. This statement is not just something that your mate Dave heard down the pub. It is based off of hundreds of research papers. And it's the position echoed by all the major health authorities. Don't believe me? Check for yourself. It's easy enough. There, I've started you off, one objection down. If you truly are a kind person, then I implore you to please do some research. See if you can't debunk the nonsense you've heard about veganism for yourself. There are great YouTube channels like Earthling Ed, Mike the Vegan, and nutritionfacts.org where you can find the truth about vegan health, environmental, and ethical concerns. Perhaps some kind vegans can answer any fears you may have in the comment section below. Please keep it civil and kind. I'm talking to both non-vegans and vegans here. This is understandably an emotive topic. It's imperative that we communicate with kindness and compassion if we hope to get along and progress the dialogue. I believe that deep down, the majority of humans are kind souls. It's just that currently some of us have different values because of our upbringing and the types of information that we've been privy to. Remember that and play nicely. If you can think of anyone that could benefit from watching this video, then please share it with them. Otherwise, now click this. Herbivore.